Hello horse friends, and welcome back to the Imperfect Question. So this year we are at another archery camp again, as you can see, and we're looking forward to a lot of fun with the horses and the bows and arrows. We're going to be starting on the ground this morning and moving to ridden this afternoon. I've got some friends today to ride Comanchie as well, possibly, if they're feeling like it, so we'll see how it goes. I've already got myself in a little bit of a mess. As you can see, my car is stuck in the mud, but we'll get that sorted out later. So let's go see what we're doing today.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you.
We're back at the ORV stud with Jen in Southwest Wales, but before we get started with the horses, Jen needs to get all the little piglets out of the way. How cute are they?
Hi guys, I'm Jen from Horseback Archery Wales. We're here on a horseback archery camp at my farm in Llandysul with Comanchie and Becky. Comanchie has eaten me. We're looking forward to a weekend of improving our horseback archery, getting the horses resettled into the routine of riding the track, and generally having a lot of fun and upping our skills.
The mornings are all about improving our skills with groundwork sessions. So here we are, all getting to know each other, and we soon get into some stretching and flexing exercises to get our bodies ready for all the strains and stresses that they're going to be facing today with pulling the arrows and the riding, of course. After our exercises, we have some balance and dexterity skills. Here you can see we are trying to balance arrows and move with them at the same time. Some successfully, some not. We then move on and do an exercise where we have to test our reflex skills by someone else dropping the arrows and us trying to predict which one and how many to catch. After that, we soon go and collect all our equipment ready to start shooting on the ground. We start with some basic shooting, just to get our eyes lined up again. Jen keeps control of the situation. And once all the arrows have been fired and it's safe, we can go and collect the arrows. It can be quite hard to pull them out the bore, so we help each other. After, we use some more imaginative exercises, shooting from different angles, and also trying to balance on one leg on a log, just to give us some brain exercise as well as some shooting practice. It's quite challenging, really. We take a break before the afternoon horseback session, and there's just enough time for me to have a quick look around to see which horses will be joining us today for the ridden session. Saw some familiar faces from last year. That's wonderful. And just enough time to take Comanchie down for a drink and some munchies by the river. Finally, it's time to mount up. I'm sharing Comanchie with my friend Georgia today. We all gathered down this area waiting to start. To start with, some of us are just walking through or trotting through to see how the horses are reacting to the setup today. It's set out a slightly different place than last time, and it's all been at least a year since some of the horses have been. Comanchie's never been at all, so they're having to get used to it again. As you can see, I'm feeling a bit unconfident, so Georgia is helping lead me, and I will be leading Comanchie for Georgia as well. Once we're feeling confident with them moving through, we then stick out our arms or carry our bows if we need to see how the horses feel about movement and things hanging out around them and moving around. We're mimicking as if we are pulling arrows if we don't carry the bow with us. And again, some are trying this out at different speeds. All the horses are doing really well. Here you can see Georgia on Comanchie having her go. Kimber has some experience with it, and you can see that he's taken it in his stride very well. Sarah still has her bow empty, but you can see she's really mimicking as if she would be pulling out for some arrows, just to really test him before she fires her first arrow. Once we all feel comfortable, then it's time to get out the arrows and have a go at shooting. We're all doing just what we feel comfortable with today. There's plenty of help around if we ever feel we want any extra support, so it's great for everyone at every level. Here Comanchie did really well with his first arrow being fired off him on this track. The camp's a very friendly environment, no one has any pressure put on them. You can see here with Zephyr that she's not fetched her arrows out yet, even though some of the others have started firing with the arrows already. It's good to go at the pace that you need to for you and your horse. Here Sarah has got her arrows out and she's taking a run down the track. This horse is getting to be quite experienced now, I think. He's done a few camps and he's really well and can get quite fast sometimes. So let's sit back and take a look at some of the other runs that we've all done.
Head
So how have you found the camp this year?
It's been fun this year.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
were you getting on with your horse today?
We've managed to do a canter today, so I'm very happy with that.
I've seen you getting all the targets really quite good, so that was good. So have you learnt anything new with the bow and arrow as well?
A couple of things.
Some things to try and practice. Yeah, it's quite difficult, isn't it, mentally to take everything in one go, I find. So
Yeah, and keep forgetting what to do.
yeah, so and especially when you're on the horse and doing things as well, it gets a bit much to you kind of think back to everything you've got to do with your fingers and your hands and all that and ride at the same time, isn't it? But I mean, you do really well because you go quite a lot faster than I go at the minute. So do you find it scarier going faster or better, easier?
I prefer going faster,
Yeah.
but that's just me.
Yeah. Do you find it's easier to balance?
Not in the trot, but in the canter, yes.
Yes, yeah, that's good. Something for me to aim for. Well, thanks for letting me know how you got on today. That's great.
You're welcome.
So this is Georgia. She's on the camp. How have you found your first camp today?
It's been really lovely to meet so many other people that are into the same thing, because I started off just completely pretty much by myself, like learning by myself. So to get together with a group of similarly minded people has been really great.
Yeah.
And then having so much instruction in one day, I think that's why my brain's tired.
It's quite a lot mentally,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah. You got to have a go on Comanchie today. Did you feel all right on him?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I felt great on him.
Would you bring your horse in the future, do you think?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Like we'll do a bit more work at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd really, really love to.
That's a good plan of action.
Yeah, it's been a really great day, and thank you so much for letting me have a go on
That's absolutely
Comanchie.
fine, no problem at all. Yeah, so I look forward to having a couple of camps with you in the future.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sophie, you're probably one of the most experienced archers here. What kind of level do you perform at? Or
So I've just this year got my intermediate coaching and intermediate archer. So that is the S4 grade. I'm currently working on getting my HA1, so that's timed runs going down the track with as many shots off as you can.
That's good. Yeah. So do you think you might get that this year?
Hopefully, that's the plan.
Yes.
I'm pushing myself, but it definitely it's meant to be a 12-month plan, but it's rapidly turning into a 2-month plan.
Oh, as these things happen sometimes. And you're one of the more speedy ones down the track. How do you find going faster? Do you find it easier to balance, or how are you finding it?
There's a kind of tipping point. So obviously, the faster they go, the smoother it is.
Yeah.
But obviously, that also brings its challenges. You have to cope with the speed of travel anyway. Trying to find your balance point. Yeah, it's tricky, but it's one of those things that we do a lot of groundwork on. We were working on balance and stuff.
And obviously the timing between getting your arrows out and
so this is where the groundwork comes really into play. It's this. You can't teach people how to shoot off a horse when you're on horseback. So the more we can do on the ground, working on balance, working on timing, working on loading, that blind knocking, it's just it's hard.
Some good things to think about, and you give us something to inspire to as well.
Oh,
That's
bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. And finally, I'm getting some help. Kyle, Jen's husband, has come to save the day and pull me out the mud. He's using his truck to pull me backwards until we get onto solid ground into the yard. Thank you, Kyle. So we're back home safe from this year's archery camp, and we had a really good time. Everyone really enjoyed it. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to like and share, and please subscribe so you can see more of my videos. Hit the notification button, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.